And here we go again with some more Dragon Fighters, my friend. Logged into my other account where I have all my stuff that I'm never getting rid of, even though I cheated my way there. And going back, just going to do a little showcase on some characters again, and then I'll get back to my other account called No Cheats, I believe, and see again how far I can get, as well as how much stuff I can get and build up my castle. Right now I'm just kind of going through the levels, just distance wise, but we'll keep going back and forth, try to play a balanced game. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. Today we're talking about Oweyn Wylsyn. His name is basically Oweyn Wylsyn with a bunch of Y's in there and maybe a few extra E's. Right before the last push to put the game up on the iTunes Store, Android Store, everybody was kind of like, hey, these last names are long and crazy. They sure are. Thank you. Oh, that's not a compliment. All right, cool. So what are we gonna do? We want to just kind of dump most of them, all of them, not show them. All right, that's fine. I'm still gonna use them all the time, and they will get their use somewhere. But yeah, you guys don't even get to know unless you watch these videos what these people's full names are. Not that it matters. So this little guy, I've said before, he's my favorite to play with, but he's just my favorite character in general. At first, he was... I should have found some old art to post of him here, but he was... I guess it wasn't even really him. I don't even know. There was like... The original game was an archer girl, which was basically Mona, who we have now. An archer guy called Nicholas, who's died a few times. Who knows if he'll come back? He probably won't. I don't know. And then there was a wizard, or whatever, a mage. It was probably just called a wizard at that point. And that was also just a girl in like a blue cloak with a wand and a big hat. Done. Nothing really that special. We're playing this game again, huh? So, quite a few versions later, it was like, can we, I don't know how video games are made. Like, hey Brent, hey 3D guy Clyde, can we have a guy that like flies? Can he just like float around? Is that cool? Like, yeah. All right, excellent. Then we're gonna make a little guy who's just floats around and is a magic little wizard. And again, like, he needs to have a big giant hat. So, again, like a lot of these designs, like he was basically this. He had big ears at one point, then he had little ears or no ears. You couldn't see his face at all. Big, crazy shredder armor at one point. Maybe we'll have to try and bring that back. We'll definitely have to bring that back. The shredder from old-timey Ninja Turtles. Or at least, whatever, crazy samurai armor with spikes everywhere. And story-wise, I don't know, I feel like he also has the most story, the most connection to the overall story when you get to the Shadowlands and you see his little cinematic comic sequences. But anyway, like I said, he just dress-up-wise, he's the best, he's the most fun, because he goes from this, whatever, adorable little haircut, little novice haircut, and then he gets this even more like nice, cool, swept hair, I don't know, 98 degrees, one direction. Both still out of date. This little Hanson haircut, remember Hanson? Everyone still loves Hanson, right? And an adorable little wizard hat, which is, I believe, just his giant hat that he used to have, shrunk down, because how is that not adorable? And then, I was like, hey Shelby, for a special costume, make like a Batman costume, like not Batman, but like, one of those type of superhero costumes that's, Batman, like covered up, all kinds of gear. And she made an owl costume. Also fantastic. Maybe even better. I don't know. I love this. I already usually play in the owl costume because it's too awesome. And then we start getting into hoods. So originally he basically had like hat, hood, and then face mask. And he just got dangerous and crazy. And the end, face mask was like a shredder thing. Then we get to his fancy big wizard hat and crazy gas mask. I think it was this gas mask. It was a little bit different, but then it had like a mustache painted on it, which I thought was adorable. Again, more things I'd like to probably bring back eventually. Then you get full Master Conjurer's hood. It's oozing with magic, and it looks awesome. It's got like a crazy skull design that also is mirrored in more metallic face plating, which is, you know, makes it easier to think, hey, those guys are the evil guys, right? This is like Slytherin. Like, who are they fooling? Who's anybody fooling? Slytherin is just the evil house where the evil kids live, and if they're not evil, they'll get turned evil. That's what Slytherins do. I think that's their motto. We'll make you evil. I don't know. I only watched those movies 1,000 times. So with these guys, it does look like, I mean, they're called the shadow mages. They live in the shadows and the darkness. You get to their area on the map, and it's you know, it's creepy and Tim Burton-y and weird. So Durandus, I believe it is, who is a light mage, so she is the polar opposite, supposedly, of this little guy, is like, no, like, that guy, let's murder him and dump him in the river. No, well, I don't trust him. You guys trust this guy? He's garbage. Let's kill him. And everybody else is like, hey, calm down. Like, he's trying to help. He wants to help. Look at this. Now he's helping. He's part of the team. It's almost as if some other weirdo nerd in glasses is controlling what we do, and we don't really have much other choice other than to fight the other things and not each other. And then after a while, they do learn to kind of become friends, and that's wonderful to see that bloom and blossom. I don't know. He's also like the misunderstood. He's not very great at his magic, so storyline wise, he often accidentally goes too far or not far enough and hurts somebody, something, does something weird. For example, in like the intro movie and in this little cinematic comic, he eventually is like, hey, Durandus, check it out. Like, I made a magic flower out of nothing. And then, you know, the flower bursts into flames and she's on fire, and it's just like, he tried to do something nice, genuinely not trying to be evil right now. I'm just not good at what I do. Again, like I said, funnest costumes ever. So he's got this cool skull shirt. One of the things I thought for sure we would lose when I made a bunch of just kind of wacky outfits, and it stuck around, and it's awesome. So like my favorite is, I mean, obviously you don't know yet, but obviously it is skull shirt with little bracers and some cool blue Converse shoes and basketball shorts. I don't know. It's great. I don't care. That's my business. Like I said, dress up your characters however you want, and then share them with us on our Dragon Fighters Facebook or, again, anywhere. I don't care. Find a place. Send them directly to me. Not hard to find. So, back to shirts for this guy, though. Then we have, you know, the owl costume torso. So, like, I mean, there you go. I'm just going to put some of these outfits together, actually. Why not? Boom. So, that's pretty super heroic and fun. And, again, how do you not pick that costume all the time? Very difficult. And then and we got some blue stuff. See, and that helmet, it works with everything. So I want to say, why bother change it? But for the purposes of showing how stuff can go together really well, if you're into that, there you go. If you like matching your socks, everyone's socks are matched here. And I feel like this hat can still go with that outfit. Cranking up his torso a bit. Oh, adding a little bit of armor embellishments, some steel. See the little mustachy type icon around his wrists? Mirrored in the mustache from the, you know, it used to be there, but it's not. I'm not complaining. I'm not saying it's worse. I'm just saying that's a thing that you didn't know about, and now you do. And there's some purple shoes with some more metal. And then we can go to full super Master Conjurer Upgrades galore. And who doesn't want to use that guy? I mean, look at this. This is, out of all of the characters, no matter what I put on him, he seems like the most powerful. Even though he's supposed to be the most minuscule and I don't know, unassuming, non-threatening. Weapon wise, this microphone. It's bungee cords. So he's got like magic amulets that just like shoot magic, which you can swap out for some magic wands if you really want to get Harry Potter on people's faces, and then scepters, which are basically just wands that may or may not be bigger. Spent a lot of time googling the difference between scepters, staves, and wands, and a lot of people have a lot of things to say, and none of them really matter. So this is what we went with. By we, I mean me. Blame it all on me. That's fine. So, Scepter of Darkness. Another amulet. And I still, even though the scepters are usually bigger and as we get further in, more spear-like, as if, maybe you had the chance to stab somebody while you were conjuring, I still love these wands. I think they're the greatest that Shelby put together there. And or Clyde. And see this? Like, this scepter is just, it's just a deadly weapon. You can definitely kill somebody with that, even without magic. Amulet, there's another amulet. You get the amulets. No offense. I don't care. I don't care about amulets. I want a big stick. And the Master Shadow Wand kind of mimics a bird, but at certain angles it also feels like a Raphael Sai stab. Again, making you feel like you can stab while you magic. I don't know if that's what you're looking for. Hermione, Ron, none of those guys ever mentioned it. Not even the Slytherin crew talked about sharpening their wands to, stab and Wingardium at the same time. Now, the other thing that makes Oweyn the best character, and I don't even know, out of, since we have a whole round table of people to choose from and more characters on the way, there is a Magic Panda character that I did mention. Shelby's built him. He's sitting there in the server and just waiting, just begging for people to beg for him. So beg for it. I dare you. And you'll probably get it pretty quick, because like I said, it's done. It just needs a little more whatever that stuff is that makes the thing do what this guy is doing on the screen. By Brent and the programming magic. So, he's got great weapons. I'm going to go back to... I'll leave that weapon in there. Fine. And then pets. He's also got the best pets. I don't even care what their powers are, or how much they increase his mana or HP regen, because they're just the best. So this little Impling, I don't care. I don't care what they do. I don't care where they are. I'm gonna change his headgear though, just so we can see the guys better. So 1, adorable. 2, awesome powers, and 3, adorable. I just want to make movies that are just like do 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 do. Oweyn's pets, and then we switch over to the baby Cthulhu, and then look at this guy. Do do do. Oh, I lost it. Do 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 do. More of Oweyn's pets. So anyway, like that's. Whatever it is, I don't care about the powers, because this one is the best visually, and that ruins me as a game player. I'm the worst game player, because I just want, my whole life, even just like someday when I get a car, it's basically going to be like a hatchback that I take the time to convert into a Batmobile, right? I don't care that this hatchback runs like garbage, or it's not like a good car, whatever I was thinking at the time when I was a little kid and knew nothing about anything. Not that I do now, because I never did convert a car to a Batmobile. And I won't. Odds are I won't. That's attention you don't want on your car, and people will just do things to it. It's just a fact. So then the imp grows up a little bit. Oh, look. A little bit more dangerous. A little more deadly. They can also increase your hit points. This one doesn't. Damage, cranks up your damage quite a bit, so that's pretty awesome. And then the Fiendish Imp. Ooh, he adds attack speed, adds a ton of damage, or reduces attack speed. Either way, cranks up your damage. Look at this guy. He doesn't even care. Look at him. Oh, snaps. Here we go again. Gonna fight some dragons with my little impish friend. Is like, you got these powers, you don't need them today, cause I am here to blow them all away. What? I got these horns, I'm orange as hell. I don't even care that I don't have a shell. Snap. That's on the internet forever. What? So, the Blue Cthulhu probably might want to change his name. I think that's supposed to be like a mature Cthulhu or a something else, but they used to be just different colors. And then one day I was like, Shelby, we have a few minutes, do we not? And Shelby was like, kind of, not really. What do you need to ask? I'm like, can we change this stuff? Like, I don't know, make it awesome and better. You know how Mike sometimes does to me or whoever. I'm doing it to you. Do something clever. And then she did, and they're awesome. I mean, like I said, I didn't design this little baby Cthulhu, and I can't stop looking at it, and all I think is, yeah, like, great job. Like, super, super great job. Other than, Andrew, come on, it's clearly not a blue Cthulhu anymore. And then the dark Cthulhu, also not as dark as it used to be. It used to be this black demon monster looking thing. And I do see the microphone creeping in. If you are playing the drinking game at home, take a drink for as long as you can see it creeping in. And maybe that's fun, to be drunk at 10 in the morning or whatever it is for you. So anyway, he's an old man Cthulhu. He's like got this little wizard hat, which is, to me, extra magical. He's got, I want to call them bimonocles, adorable little glasses, and this big fat mustache. Everything on this list, you can scroll from the top to the bottom, and you just can't miss. He's just, I don't know, I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. Now I'm just doing an ad for one specific character. Like, hey, go play this game, but seriously, your real goal, your actual goal, is to unlock this guy and get as much of his stuff as you can, just so you can, like, have it and look at it, and then, you know, go out and have adventures with it, and know that you're kind of the best in the game. Now this is going to be full power, fullest pet. Actually, let me check. Do I want full damage, or what's this guy going to do? Mana. I like having lots of mana explosions, so I'm going to go with the mana and take the Dark Cthulhu. Biggest weapon. Yeah, I think we're good to go. And as per usual, we're going to have a little adventure with the character that we've been talking about. And we got to put him in the party before we go out. Let's get rid of you, Clyden. Not today, my friend. Today, we celebrate Owen Wylsyn Day. Zoolander 2. In theaters. Uh-oh. I don't know what just happened, but the iPad just shut down. The game didn't crash. The whole iPad itself just the Apple logo. Hello? Oh. Everything's fine. Some technical difficulties. You can see that my computer is called the Batmac. These are all the apps. I'm thinking I might do an episode of playing with Curtis. I don't know, I still have to come with like a name, an actual just legitimate name for this thing, and an opening instead of crying and playing. Maybe crying and playing is it. I'll have to cry some more. But yeah, I'm thinking I'm going to do, see if I can get Tara to play Risk. She loves playing Risk. I hate playing Risk. Because people who play Risk are usually as eager to be the risk winner as this microphone is to be down here in my face. And I can't handle that. I think games should be fun, and when people get super competitive, I get really nervous, and I just want to walk away because I don't, it's not that I care that I'm going to lose. It's that I want to be relaxed right now during the game. Why I don't play as many video games as I used to was just that. It was just like, I'm pretty stressed out right now, and I'm just trying to make sure that Carl here can go and meet up with his friends and stop that drug dealer from killing that other guy, and then stop those corrupt police officers from doing whatever the shady stuff they're doing, and just free up some time so I can just drive my motorbike, my dirt bike, my BMX off of cliffs in the hills of San Andreas back in whenever that was, 2007? 9? It's not 9, is it? Feeling old on a Wednesday. So I'm just gonna go battle somebody else, and let's see if we can find Mike's mom's castle and fight Mike's mom, because as I'm told, this is Darren. Alright, fine, Darren. I'll take you down as easily as anybody else, because like I said, I've got supercharged up Oweyn here. I hate it when the face macers are right in the doorway. Whatever, superpowers. Look at that, I already have so much damage lost just because I had to get so close to those face macers. You guys are the worst, honestly. Between you, players, regular users, humans, and Andrew, who may or may not be a human, I hate where you people put it. I hate where everybody hates face macers. I hate where everybody puts face macers. And again, if you've watched any of the previous episodes of getting to know me and Dragon Fighters and other things that Mike makes me play, I invented the face macers. I invented them. They were my stupid idea, and I have a bunch of ideas for a bunch of other stupid things that are going to make me personally irritated when I try to play the game for you, because I don't know, I'm going to do this forever. I'm going to do this forever. This is our, launch week. It's, officially launch, so when you see it, click it, download it, rate and subscribe, I don't know, whatever else you can do if you do your own videos, reviews of games, talk about it. Please. Thank you. Oh, come on. Give me a good castle that's full of something. Alright, we just got a bunch of test castles in here, because this is still, I'm on my test account, because, I'm at work today, and none of the castles are souped up like mine. Actually, let me see. Just go to the top of the leaderboards. I might be able to find a more powerful castle, but like I said, we got 35 different people. No, we don't. We got 5 different people making 35 different accounts every 15 minutes to test a bunch of stuff. Alright, just by the amount of time this is loading, I'm terrified of how much stuff is going to be in this castle that I'm going to have to fight. And I probably can't beat it. Because one of the tests is also fill your castle with a bunch of stuff and make sure it all works. Alright, that dragon is terrible to fight. And this is nuts. Alright, I have been here before. Now that I see it. They won't let me attack it. I can only like it. Not on their level yet. Sometimes you just end up wandering around. Oh, there I am at the top with my fancy castle. I could just attack this castle. Yeah, why not? If I have a castle that's super fancy and cool, why not just do that? Let's, I don't feel like moving the microphone. I'm going to move the whole camera instead. Playing your castle is a useful way of finding defensive weaknesses. Spot and testing the strength of your heroes. Oh, defensive weak spots. You're not spotting weaknesses. So these are obviously, my face macers are not leveled up, so they're not too hard to get through. I got a whole pile of little shadow minions in here. Since Oweyn is a shadow mage, there is a certain level of defense that these guys have against my attacks, and vice versa, so they can't quite hurt me. Or, I forget how it goes, but yeah, I think that they can resist my attacks a little better than I can resist theirs, because we both come from the same pool of magical powers, like the, you know, flash speed continuum, and other comic book facts to back up my reasoning. I don't even have any reason to come over here, actually, other than because I like it, but I destroyed it, so it's too late, and there's a bunch of stuff. But I can't really collect my own resources. I can just see how easy it was to get in here and destroy that stuff. Keeping in mind that this is fully upgraded Oweyn. Oh, I genuinely keep forgetting that I can zoom out as well for quick and easy travel. Oh, swarm. No big deal. Ooh, it's a nice banquet hall. Let's go on close. Smash the tables. See, like, this is my own castle, and I'm already like, no, enough with the face macers. If those were even slightly more upgraded, I would have had probably to take 2 shots at them, even with souped up Oweyn. There's a little weapons depot. Again, this castle is more about aesthetics than protection. It's just filled with a lot of stuff that I really like and want to see in a castle, and things I need to see and make sure that they're working. And there they are. And I've talked about the shuriken shooters. They're a giant pain usually. And there we go. Now, right now, the castle heart is not fighting back for its life, but sometime very soon, it's going to start fighting back for its life. And I'll tell you all about that when we do that update. But that's it for today, and introducing you to the magic that is Oweyn, his pets, and his weapons, and his fun. He's there for you and for everyone. I don't know why I can't stop rhyming for this episode, but it's fine. I gotta go. It's time to explode. Oh, it fell apart. Fell apart in the end. I'm gonna jump back over to my other account, and we'll get back to how far can I get without cheating or paying money, and whether or not it makes me upset or happy. So far, it's as fun as playing a Mario 64 to me, or a Zelda that doesn't require me to read half as much as Zelda. Again, I'm amazed. Like, there are these things where we send it out and people test the game, and I would love to put one of those up on the screen and just do my own commentary over top of how crazy some of these people are. Some of them very helpful and awesome and fun, but others are just like, what are you talking about? What game are you playing? Like, oh, there's so much reading. It's one sentence. It used to be a big story, and we cut it down to like a 5-word sentence. I tried to make everything 5-word sentences, and sometimes there's like 2 sentences or 3, but mostly it's so few words now, and so many people are just like, that's not my thing, man. It's just not my thing. What do you mean it's not? Like, just reading. It's not it. It's just, I just don't read. That's just how I go. How you go? How I roll. What I do. What? But you, like, okay. So I gotta record all of this and have it say it to you. Doesn't matter. I'll turn the volume down. I'm gonna listen to things either. I'm not a big listener. I just play. I'm a player. I play. Okay. Then play away. Everybody, download Dragon Fighters Dungeon Wars. Play away. You don't have to read that much. If you used to, if you love Zelda or any of those games, that's so much more reading. I mean, even for me, I'm just like, I don't care, old lady, if this isn't a mission and you're just telling me that your husband went out for beats and I don't even have to go find him, then just let me jump on fences and break open pots with my little sword. His name is Link. I know that now. This is Oweyn. Wylsyn. Got another meeting soon. I don't want to go. I'd rather just stay here and then just send this like, hey guys, this is what I've been doing for the meeting. Making these videos. So, skipping the meeting. You can't do that. You just can't skip anything. Definitely don't skip Dragon Fighters Dungeon Wars. Oh, it took a long way there, but I made it into a little ad for the game.